Hello, Tiglet here. I went out to the Three Lakes Wildlife Management Area about 90 minutes into the middle of Central Florida and scored. I took out my 2005 Hyundai Hoopty, complete with the Hoopty rust marks on the front, and rolled into the wildlife management area. Of course, I threw up my drone. This is looking down Lake Jackson. Since I was in the middle of nowhere, I may have tweaked that altitude meter and gone just a touch above 400 feet. I was looking to get away from people, and it was pretty lonely out there. That is in the middle of nowhere. Gorgeous! Really enjoyed myself. As I was leaving on Tuesday to head back home, I passed these two guys sitting on the Nest. I may have had a brand new DJI Mini 2. I may have put it up and may have scared them away. It may have been somebody else. Either way, I used the 4x zoom in low light and got this wonderful shot of this eagle taken off right in front of me. The camera dip when the first one was taken off was me diving for cover because I thought that eagle was coming for the drone that I may have had. Next, we're going to meet Tom Cruise, Barred Owl of Action. I will continue the story in a minute.
Oh yeah, I see it moving up there.
You see it?
Uh-huh.
Yep. It's a barred owl.
Another barred.
So I was hoping to walk a little bit more on the Florida Trail, but after a mile and a quarter, I came up upon some people who were there with huge cameras, and they kind of pointed out the owl. It took me a little while to see him, but I finally did. And since our last owl was Kevin Bacon, now every owl I meet has got to be 7 degrees to Kevin Bacon. And since I caught this owl with so much action, it is Tom Cruise, Barred Owl of Action. What a great shot. Set up the tripod in the perfect spot. It flew, got a mouse. I did not get the camera turned around quick enough to get it eating the mouse. It tore the mouse like in half and ate it in 3 chunks, and it was over. I'll tell you what, I wish I could crack my neck like this. This is crazy. Again, Tom Cruise, Barred Owl of Action. And the action just keeps on building. Just when you think it's not gonna do anything else, it does its own stunt again. Holy crap, running across the tree. Tom Cruise would run just like that up there. Pounce, got on something. Tom Cruise, Barred Owl of Action. In all seriousness, I feel really lucky to get to see all of this movement and action in such a short period of time. I moved just away from the photographers a little bit. Don't know if it was social distancing. It was more for lighting, and got lucky enough that that owl flew straight at my camera and played around, and then the folks who pointed it out left. I wasn't gonna do it, but I did have a DJI Mini, so as you can see, the photography was above the trees. That damn branch was in my way, so I was afraid the owl might leave, but look at how close I got. Now that is 2 times multiplier, and of course, being an idiot, who doesn't go all the way for its fans? Here it comes, wait for it, wait for it. Oh yes, we just crash tested the DJI Mini 2, and I have to say, I did kind of catch it with my hand. Probably took a good bit of energy out of the impact, and it did survive. Here's another classic. I've been waiting to get this shot. This was, I think, the one that inspired me, like birds running and taking off or landing like this. I gotta look them up. I didn't have time, but maybe next time I'll know. Here we go with the super slow-mo big finish. I slowed the head spinner down just a little bit more, and it is pretty spectacular. And next, Tom Cruise, Barred Owl of Action, is going to come in full doing his own stunt, reverse flying back to his perch. Yep, and that's why we're calling him. Only Tom could pull off something like that. The next clip you're gonna see is two eagles fighting. I had a really hard time finding them in the camera, but you will see one devastating upset at each other eagle pass that I get in super slow motion, and it turned out quite good. And then you will see the winner flying away in the distance. These 2 days were a blast. I got more than I could have ever bargained for. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.